The honest truth is that we want Nigeria to start moving backward. Yes. So let them not come up with the idea that these people are going to push Nigeria backward. We want Nigeria to go backward, and that is the position of GGM. Stop praying for Nigeria to move forward. Pray for Nigeria to start moving backward. Because that is the only way out. Viewers and subscribers, so welcome back again. This is still me, Asuchino Peters, your advocate for good governance, telling you undiluted truth. Have you noticed that Tinubu had been afraid since the unveiling of ADC? And both Tinubu and his cronies, his bandwagon of what Nigerians may call association of present criminals, they have come up to say that ADC is actually association of desperate criminals. Whatever the case might be, that is not my business. Now, let us get to the nitty-gritty. Tinubu had come up to say that these guys are desperate politicians that what I mean in essence is that desperate politicians that are no longer benefiting from the impunity of Nigeria. Wonderful. And they have come up with so many narratives. And this is just one of it. According to one of APC's, would you call it publicity secretary or something? Listen to him.
What do you have to say to Nigerians? Because he says it looks like you people are really under pressure, big pressure. And it looks like you people are jittery in the APC, very jittery. Mr. Moka, can you hear me?
Thank you very much, Doctor. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, clearly.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for having me today. No, the All Progressives Congress, APC, is not jittery, has no reason to be jittery at all. Because, you know, even though the so-called ADC, the choice of the platform ADC was made just a few days ago, Dr. Ruben Abati, you will recall that this judgment by these characters who have now constituted themselves into the ADC began very early on in the life of this administration to vilify this government and in fact issue a report card that this government has not in fact met the expectations of Nigerians. Even in the first few days of this administration, individually, they all came to that conclusion. So look, this is a predetermined judgment. It is not a judgment that follows an examination where you have an assessment over a constitutional term of 4 years to say whether or not the president has succeeded. Even now, today, we're just barely, over the 2-year mark for this government. And some of these individuals have already decided for themselves, by themselves, and in their own interests, that this president has in fact not met the expectations of Nigerians. That is all dubious and is bogus. Bogus in the extreme. Now, let me just say this, that all of the faces you see who parade themselves as members of the ADC coalition, look very closely at them. Discover the tribal marks on their faces, whatever birth marks they have on their faces. Keep it in your mind, my fellow compatriots. These are many of the architects of Nigeria's misfortune that has now become totally generational. They are the architects of Nigeria's economic stagnation. They are the architects of Nigeria's, incredible dimensions of corruption and underdevelopment and extreme poverty. These are the men, especially, I don't want to bring women into it so far, but these are the men who, constructed what this president today is trying to solve.
Good. Now, Nigerians, At this junction, tell me what you want. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that Nigerians need to move forward anymore. In fact, we need to match break and start moving backward. Yes, according to APC, according to Tinubu, that this ADC are a bunch of politicians that have lost power and have lost grip of natural resources and have not been benefiting from the reforms he's making. Wonderful. That they are trying to take Nigeria backward. The honest truth is that we want Nigeria to start moving backward. Yes. We want Nigeria to start moving backward. Because moving forward have not benefited Nigeria. In fact, moving forward is moving forward to more hunger, poverty, and in penury. Moving forward is moving forward towards more debt, more poverty, more corruption, and more impunity. So there is no need Nigeria to move forward anymore. Nigerians will, in fact, should start moving backward. Take it now, come to think of it. If Nigeria start moving backward, dollar will start dropping its value. Because I knew from the time of First Republic, dollar was far less than Naira in value. And when you start moving backward, come to think of it, dollar will start dropping from Tinubu's time to that of Yaradua to 400 Naira per dollar. And if you move backward to Jonathan, it will drop further to about 300 or 200. If you move backward to the time of Obasanjo, it might be around 150. We are no longer talking about moving backward to the time of military rule down to the First Republic. Nigeria will be much more better, far more better than what it is today. In every ramification, things were far better backward or back in the days. So let them not come up with the idea that these people are going to push Nigeria backward. We want Nigeria to go backward, and that is the position of GGM. Now, Nkebu, the Ogbenge correct update for Nigerians. Stop praying for Nigeria to move forward. Pray for Nigeria to start moving backward. Because that is the only way out. Backward to even the point of the amalgamation of this concussion, this British colonial contraption. I'm telling you honestly, let Nigeria start moving backward. Start praying for Nigeria to start moving backward if you want anything good for yourselves. Because all this moving forward is heading nowhere. That is my position. I want to have your own opinion because many people may not be thinking it in this direction. Stop praying for Nigeria to move forward. It is heading nowhere. Now, what do you think about it? I still remember Peters, your advocate for good governance. Let me have your thought and opinion on this on the comment section. Make you not think say na me the talkam. Hear it for the Nigerian people on the comment section. I'm signing out. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.